There we go. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I am kind of stuck. I hurdled a few pepper plants to get back here in a space I don't normally traffic. In fact, I've got some grass growing back here just coming up on its own. I'm in my 20-foot geodesic biodome here in Northwest Ohio. This is the south-facing wall here. So right along here, I've got this beautiful, it's like a tree in here. It's a beautiful plant, and I don't think it normally survives the winter in Ohio, but maybe you can see the tag here. There's a tag. Hey, thanks for joining me live there. And thank you. So awesome to have somebody join on live. So what I got going in here, you can't eat this plant, but it is very cool, and it smells nice. It smells like popcorn. Maybe that's why it got its name, but it's huge. This thing stands, oh my goodness, this wall here, it's about 13 feet tall, this thing. I love it, and it's this plant. It's just really neat. It's in a container, and I had a few people ask me, why do I have containers in the dome when I can actually grow right in the ground here? I'm still kind of moving things around, and so for now some of these things are in the container. Hey, thank you, thanks, I appreciate that comment there live. Great to connect with you. Let me know, do you garden, do you grow anything, and maybe what country you're in, just so, because we all grow different things in different countries, and I love learning what others grow. So right here, I don't know if you're familiar, these are blueberry plants. They're doing great. I've had them in here for 2 years now, and they produced last winter, but I didn't really know what I was doing, so the berry kind of dried up because I didn't water it enough. Oh, very cool. So I hope I say this right. Mr. Say, I can't see it very well I'm on my mobile iPhone, but you're in the Netherlands. How cool is that? I hope to visit Netherlands someday. I grow a lot of the bulbs from there, actually. So what I wanted to share was this neat little space I've got going on here. This is actually a climbing spinach plant. Very tasty. It's spinach, and it's liking it now that it's cooled off a little bit in the dome, meaning it's like not like normally 90. It's actually getting in the lower 80s and high 70s in the dome, which spinach likes. And plus, it's nice and shaded from this popcorn plant I showed you. The blueberries are doing great, and I just thought this was so neat, this little hidden miniature spot in here. I've got some herbs growing. It smells so awesome. I wish you could smell this. This is lemon thyme. And here's the tag. Ah, leaf in the way, sorry. I'm literally in this tight little spot. So here's the tag. Now, different mints, I grow them in containers. So that's in a container. And then I've got these beautiful peppers. Hopefully you can see them. They're just gorgeous. And that plant, look how tall this thing is. I'm right here and I'm trapped, so hopefully I can move out of here carefully, but I love it because it's getting plenty more new plants on here, if you can see, or new peppers growing, and new buds here starting more, which is awesome because outside in Ohio, let me see if I can get out of here without falling. I made it. There, I made it. There it is. Here's a view. There's where I was tucked. And it's just a really neat little space. And so that plant is providing some nice shade for the berries and the blueberries coming, and the spinach tucked in there, and then peppers. So I really hope these peppers do well. We'll see through the winter. At least they would have been knocked back if they were outside here in Northwest Ohio. Thank you again for joining me live and watching this video. Super excited to have you a part of my channel here, and ask me questions below in the comments. I'm excited to share more with you from my dome and how to grow like this. You can do this. I grow vegetables and beautiful plants I love year-round in here. It's just a wonderful space, and I'm so excited to connect with you. Mr. Steggy? I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. I'll comment in the section below. So that was my little hidden space. I just wanted to show you how well things grow. I've got some mums down there that are doing pretty well. I actually propagated those from some plants I own. And they're just going to be used in my garden. And over here, if you can see it, I've got a lemongrass. I love lemongrass. Okay, Marco, that one I can remember. I hope I said that right. I'm sure I did, right? And it's just a beautiful space to grow in. I've been super busy trying to move things in for the winter. Cold temperatures are coming, huh, Olivia? Olivia's my helper. We hear a hawk outside, huh? She likes drinking the fish water, don't you? Yes. And I moved in some potatoes that are doing really well. Look at these. I grow these potatoes in these containers. And that one's sprouting already here. Oh my goodness. What? What? I know. Are you saying hi? You're a good old girl, huh? Let's show how smart you are. Sit. Can you sit? Sit. 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 She can't hear very well lately. Stop. Stop. And these, of course, are raspberry. These potatoes haven't popped up yet. They will. They're getting some sun. It's just afternoon here in Ohio, so as the day moves on, this will get plenty of sun and heat up in the front here. All this stuff back here in the middle stays shaded pretty well. And I've got roses in here. Plenty of pretty things. And plenty to do. I'm moving more things in. So on that note, potatoes in the winter, yes, because in the dome here, because of all the rocks and water I put in here, and I'm just starting to pack it with plants. There's more plants that are coming in from the outdoors. I have lots of tropical hibiscus, like that one back there. There's a pomegranate. They will be packed back in here. And I will probably end up cutting back these caladium because I need this space. This will all be filled with beautiful tropical hibiscus I love growing. They will not survive outside in Ohio. This I need to get moved up on my succulent table. So I do have a pattern here, just plenty of work to do. With all this great addition, she keeps getting into my fertilizer I put in there. Hey, no. No, I missed your comment there. I'm sorry. I'll have to come back, and I don't want her getting into that. Come on. Come on. Out. Out. I don't know if that's good for pups. Come on. Although, it's just organic. Actually, I think it's horse manure. That's why she wants it. All right, you're banned. Go on. Plenty to do. All right. So that's the real deal in here. That's what happens in my dome. Back to the heat. It does get down. The lowest it gets is 45 in here. I know, right? And 45 degrees. The water, all this stuff helps keep passive heat. It can get down to the negative temperatures, -10 for a week, even in Ohio. We had that last year. So I do have a backup heater. It's right there. It's a propane heater. And that does kick on periodically, especially when it's negative degrees. But as long as the sun comes out, everything does well. You just have to grow the right things, which technically some of these tropicals, probably shouldn't do that. Well, no, they're okay. They just will get a little ugly like they do outside. And the figs do fine. I have fig trees here. In fact, I got tons of figs on that one. I can't wait to harvest that. How many times in the winter does the heat kick on? Well, what I can tell you is last year, we had a pretty mild winter in Northwest Ohio. And we spent a little over $100 on propane to heat a space like this. I mean, it's a 20-foot geodesic biodome. I have my umbrella up right now, just for some shade to work in here. And lots of fun stuff. Look, I have my little nursery over here. I'm not sure what the begonias will end up doing. Candyland tomato, maybe not such a good idea. We'll see what it does. I just love that variety. They're easy to grow though. But yeah. Oh, my borage is weepy. I dug that up, transplanted it, brought it in from outdoors, which seeds are easy to grow. I do have seeds, but I just thought I had transplants, so I brought those in. They're kind of weepy. They got a little hot in here yesterday. It did get up to 90 in here, mostly because I didn't open this vent. And it was warm yesterday. It was like 70, 75, I think, was our high yesterday. So anyways, I can share more about the heater and how to work on that in a later video. I should really focus on things like that, how my husband put that together. Fairly simple. That one's a little more expensive because we did buy it new, but in my first greenhouse we used an old used RV propane heater, and it was like $200 for the used one. So it is doable, but also you don't have to add heat, because I have friends out in Maine or New Hampshire who they grew in a tunnel with the same wrap, only in a hoop house. And they had great, cool, hardy plants like, well, I've got them tucked under here, what I'll be transplanting into the ground when I pull those tomatoes out in November. I've got my plants here. Wait, the romaine's kind of bolted. That's done. But you can grow that from seed easily. But I've got things like your broccoli, cabbage, kale, cauliflower. These all do kohlrabi. These all do awesome with very cool temperatures. In fact, the broccoli is amazing if you grow it in cooler temperatures. I did that last year. It was awesome. And I can't wait to share that with you in videos to come. I'm not ready to plant them yet because, like I said, it's still getting pretty toasty in here. Isn't this one beautiful? This is Mangavi. It's fairly new, out of Michigan. Walter's Gardens, which is right on Lake Michigan. Beautiful facility, beautiful growers there. And why don't I have a tag on there? I think this one is called Ink Spot. When it gets more sun, it's been kind of shaded, but when this one gets more sun, it's, yes, this is a tropical. So it cannot survive outside, but it could definitely, I've had these agave, I've grown them inside my home even over the winter. You just have to be very careful not to overwater them. But definitely put them in containers or put them out in your landscape when it gets past freezing temperatures. You just have to take care of them. So you can grow outside of your dome, or outside of your zone. You just have to do a few extra precautions, that's all. And these are beautiful. In fact, I hope to get more of these next year. There's different varieties of this Mangavi, but look how I'm touching it. Now I have an agave I'm getting ready to move in here, and he's not in here yet because I cannot do this. This thing is so sharp and pokey, but it's beautiful, and I will have that plant in here by the weekend because the temperatures are getting colder, and I just take my time on that one because it's very pokey and it hurts to move it. Literally, it's painful. So anyways, all right guys, thanks for joining me live here, and I'm so excited to share with you plenty more to share from the dome. Please leave comments below, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Even if you don't garden, when it gets cold out, I really look forward to sharing all of this beautiful. In fact, look, see my butterflies? I have butterflies in here. Isn't it beautiful? It's a monarch. Oh look, he's enjoying the lantana. Yep, I'm in Ohio, so my butterflies that just came out of their chrysalis, boy, last week, there's no way they would have made it, but look how happy he is. The migration is already done in my area. They would have never made it to Mexico or somewhere warm. It's been cold. It's been in the 40s at night. And these little guys like it in the 70s. So he's loving it in here with the temperatures getting up near 90 during the day. I think he'll live out his life here. And I actually brought some milkweed in, transplanted it. I can show you. It's just a little weepy though. But I saw a couple of them on here yesterday. So who knows? Maybe they're going to lay some eggs. And I also started some seeds of the milkweed. So hopefully that kicks it in gear. And all is well. All right. On that note, I want to go ahead and sign out. Plenty to do. Leave comments below. And I look forward to connecting with you. Thanks for joining me.